when my name come up, respect it.
Entrepreneur and the CEO and the do right.
You're looking at a principle.
For example.
Yeah, hold it. You're looking at a principle.
Why you don't want to let him talk? You mad?
Cause Trey, Nigel was my fucking brother. That's my brother I grew up with.
In this video, we revisit the moments rappers stopped playing nice and the internet never forgot.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. If you do, you crazy as you. Connected to this flag right. As I'm connected, I'm a gangbanger, man. I'm connected.
And what the you won't do is disrespect me like I'm stupid. Because you know how intelligent and powerful I am, like you said, right? I'm so powerful, right, Joe?
In 2013, Ye visited Shade 45 to discuss fashion and business, and the conversation struck a nerve. When Sway suggested doing it independently, Ye pushed back hard. "You ain't got the answers, Sway." The power flipped in seconds, from interview to interrogation, and the quote traveled farther than the promo.
Do it yourself.
How, Sway?
Take a few steps back to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what?
You ain't got.
Come on, chill out.
You
bro.
ain't got the answers.
Kanye,
you ain't got the answers.
I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't been doing
question.
the education,
bro.
You ain't been doing the education.
Kanye, calm down.
You don't have the answers, though.
In that interview, Sway's DIY suggestion clashed with Ye's point that breaking into high fashion required huge capital and industry access. Ye felt that minimized the scale, money, and gatekeeping he'd already faced in pouring millions into fashion and still couldn't get the factories, distribution, and backing he wanted.
You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands in putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree.
He even mocked Sway's apparel cred.
And it ain't no Ralph, though. It ain't Ralph level.
Let me ask you this. I'm asking
What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
Kanye,
you know what I'm saying?
Because I lost money.
Years later, in 2022, Ye even admitted that Sway had the answers.
You know what? I will go ahead and say Sway had the answer.
But by then, the meme had become a legend.
You ain't got the answer, Sway.
But you ain't got the answer, Sway.
Hashtag it.
If flipping the host changed the room, the next moment ended the interview before it even began.
I want to start this shit off straight, telling all three of y'all stop playing with my name.
In April 2016, Birdman walked into the Breakfast Club morning show with a warning, not a greeting. "Put some respect on my name." He repeated it, tighter each time, then ended one of the shortest, loudest Breakfast Club appearances on record.
Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. When my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
Birdman felt the show had been disrespecting him and his name in earlier episodes, and he came to confront that on air. Recent guest spots, especially Rick Ross and Trick Daddy, had criticized Birdman.
You don't like Birdman? Y'all got a little issue?
No, I don't. I've done business with Birdman. Some are good and some is bad. I just think when you try to be a CEO and you try to be a rapper and you try to be a ladies' man and you try to be a girlfriend and you try to be
a girlfriend,
a Crip and a Blood.
You trying to be a girlfriend?
Why you call him a girlfriend?
I don't know. That's what they said.
Oh, you mean like with
I'm like DJ Khaled. I got it from the streets.
Relationship with Birdman.
I don't have one with Birdman. You know what I'm saying? If you read the Source magazine, you will see that, right now, and really me just seeing what Wayne going through as an artist, him being a boss, me idolizing Birdman at a time, me looking up to Lil Wayne being the first artist to make so many feats, not just as an artist, but an artist coming from the South. That's something that I took personal. So for me to see the way things are transpiring, I can't respect that, and I don't respect it.
Often in the context of the very public Lil Wayne and Cash Money dispute. When Charlemagne asked why he pulled up like that, Birdman said he wanted to look him right in the face and tell him how he felt.
So why come here just to curse us
What's
up?
happening, man? I wanted to see you. I wanted to talk to you and your man in your face.
Absolutely.
You understand me? I knew a few places you was at. I could have pulled up, but I don't think that was gangster. I wanted to come look you in your face like a man and tell you how I feel.
Okay.
You understand me? Straight up like a man.
So what's the issue?
No sugar. Ain't no issue. If it was an issue, you'll feel me. I just come to let y'all know, stop, put some respect on my name. You You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
Did you pull up on Ross that way or Trick Daddy?
And I'm pulling up on you.
Yeah, but I'm the radio guy. Why pull up on the radio guy? Don't act tough with the radio guy.
I hate my y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking. Let's rock.
A quick interview turned into a standoff back in 2017 when DJ Akademiks asked Takeoff about being left off Bad and Bougie. Tension spiked. Joe Budden said they had to rap, dropped the mic, and stood up. Migos stood too. For a few frozen seconds, posture said more than words, and that 10-second clip outlived the entire award show.
You being left off Bad and Bougie.
I ain't left off Bad and Bougie. You think I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Say again?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What'd you say?
You say I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Yeah.
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
What'd you say?
Do it look like I'm left off Bad and Bougie?
Nah. I mean, that's one thing I like about the group, because ever since when you were in jail, even though you might see one or the other, y'all move as a collective.
All right, we got to wrap this up, though.
Oh, my bad. I be trying to jump.
I couldn't
wrap
hear
it up
anything
then.
over there too. Close it.
Close it.
Hey, listen, man. I wish I could talk to the Migos longer, man. It's one of my favorite groups. I've been covering for so long. I'm glad they succeeded, man.
Hey, man, you guys are nominated tonight. Have a good show.
Wait. No. Wait.
Joe was trying to end a messy, awkward interview, and dropping the mic felt disrespectful to the Migos. Budden had prior static with the quality control camp after his tense Lil Yachty interview, and even said a pre-interview handshake was refused, so the mood was already off. Quavo and Takeoff later said Budden seemed annoyed when Akademiks called them one of his favorites, which they felt helped set him off.
Just waiting on him. We waiting on him to okay, we watching him, we answer the questions. Joe ain't saying we just still watching Joe what the finna do?
So he was hating, that's why. And so as he asking me the questions, I can't really hear him. I'm like on the last seat on the end. He talking low, I'm like, yo, what you say?
The next moment showed how fast a hot seat could turn cold. In 2016 at ABC's Nightline, Lil Wayne faced questions about Black Lives Matter. He said he didn't feel connected to Black Lives Matter and didn't want to be a spokesman for it. So he pushed back, emphasized his own experience, "I'm a young, black, rich, my life matters," and ended the interview.
What's your thought on Black Lives Matter?
What is it? What do you mean?
The idea was that there's this movement called Black Lives Matter, thinking that the rest of America didn't seem to understand that Black Lives Matter.
It just sounds weird. I didn't know that you put a name on it. It's not a name, it's not whatever. It's somebody got shot by police and for up reason. I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understands Black matter these days, I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man. My life matter, especially to my.
Do you separate yourself from it?
I don't feel connected to a damn thing that ain't got nothing to do with me. If you do, you crazy. You connected to this flag right. As I'm connected, I'm a gangbanger, man. I'm connected.
He ended our interview angrily. Lil Wayne is in the business of making music, not apologies.
The clip spread instantly, sparking days of think pieces and debates about celebrity, activism, and boundaries. He later apologized, saying he'd gotten agitated after earlier questions about his daughter in the same interview, which threw off his tone. Coverage at the time also noted he disliked the generalized label and argued each case should be viewed individually. And when boundaries got tested on morning radio, exits got even sharper. The sit-down in the 2018 interview of Kodak Black on Hot 97 started light and turned heavy. When legal questions came up, Kodak chose the door. Ebro steered the conversation to Kodak's pending sexual assault case, which Kodak couldn't discuss.
But, we take sexual assault here serious, and we can't, get into details, but we hope, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that because, this is a serious topic, and we're hearing these stories a lot.
He pushed and wouldn't pivot when Kodak asked to change the subject. Kodak replied, "Change the subject, or I'm finna walk out," then ended the interview.
You seem upset that I brought it up.
I feel like sometimes when niggas be going through shit, y'all be entertained by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, change the subject, I'm finna walk out.
We'll change which subject?
Just whatever, like.
No, they tried to change the subject. They was talking about the moon landing.
That's bullshit too. So talk about something else.
Well, I was saying, I think...
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, I'm going. Say less.
That's a bummer.
He later said the line of questioning felt like bait, while Ebro did a follow-up segment saying the outcome wasn't his intention. The quiet did the talking, and the chair scrape became the period at the end of the sentence.
You won't tell me what to talk about on my show. Huh?
In January 2018, Soulja Boy ran the room of the Breakfast Club with volume, receipts, and one incredulous word stretched into a siren. Drake? The hosts brought up Drake while challenging Soulja Boy's claim that he had the biggest comeback of 2018. And Soulja pounced on it to make 2 points. 1, disbelief that anyone would name Drake over him. And 2, his long-running claim that Drake borrowed his bars and flow early on. He said Drake copied his whole flow word for word.
He beat with Drake, the biggest rapper in the world.
Drake? Drake? This got bodied by Pusha T? Getting hiding his kid from the world, but his world wouldn't hide from the kid? R.B. Graham in a wheelchair? Drake?
Yes!
Y'all niggas better stop playing with me in here. Y'all talking about the light skin from the Generous?
From Toronto.
Yo, stop playing with me.
From where?
The grassy.
Stop playing me like I ain't teach Drake everything he knows.
Hold on, you taught Drake everything he knows.
Y'all ain't hear Drake on his first song? Tell me what's really going on. Drizzy Drake back in this thing already. That's Soulja.
Shit.
That's my bar.
Shit.
He copied my whole fucking flow.
That kissed me through the phone.
He copied my whole fucking flow. Word bar for bar. Don't I didn't make Drake. Don't do that.
Mind blown.
Don't do that. Our son is in a heartbeat. Don't do Drake. Arby? The who I made we made it with in 2014?
In minutes, he reframed his legacy, made the year's first big meme, and proved chaos could be a promo plan. Culture spent weeks quoting him. GQ called that interview a pop culture tone setter for 2019, with Soulja using viral antics to reassert his influence and push his comeback narrative. Sometimes the biggest flex wasn't a quote, it was the off switch. Nicki Minaj brought Joe Budden onto Queen Radio specifically to address times he'd called her a liar, like claiming her IG Live with Megan Thee Stallion, leading into Hot Girl Summer, was a staged rollout. During the episode, Joe again pushed a long-running claim that Nicki used drugs. Don't act like you've never popped a pill. Nicki snapped back. Are you dumb? Cut his mic, and had his microphone killed.
Who gives a what she pop? But don't sit there and say you ain't popped a pill.
I never said that. I never said that, you dumb. I never said that, you dumb. Are you that dumb?
You asked
Cut his mic.
She framed it as stopping false narratives and a pattern of tearing down women when they can't defend themselves.
You like talking about people and not having nobody responding. You like tearing down people's character when they can't respond. And when you like tearing down women when they can't defend themselves.
They kept the conversation going later on the Joe Budden podcast, but on her show, she drew the line in real time. She owned the platform and controlled the narrative. It was conflict and editorial power in one move. Old slights didn't fade either. They resurfaced calmly and cut deeper. In October 2019, Gucci Mane skipped the Breakfast Club couch and did a solo sit-down with Charlemagne. He revisited past issues, as he felt he was banned from the Breakfast Club, specifically by Angela Yee and DJ Envy after long simmering friction. He had a 2016 tension with Angela Yee, as he claimed she'd flirted, although she denied it, which later fed rumors he was banned.
You know, I was just defending myself, showing, hey, if you telling somebody that I'm banned from the radio station or declining, this is what get me to decline. That was.
People gonna see this and be like, he must be banned, because why he not in the
Man,
why he not in the studio? But for the record, he's not banned. I don't even know where that came from.
It came from that punk ass man. And DJ Envy, he's too.
Envy did it too?
Envy's man. Pussy. He was scared, wasn't even scared to come. You know he's scared. Where he at?
In that interview, he called out Yee and Envy by name and said if Envy approached him wrong, he'd slap him.
I don't think it's an issue.
So I'm gonna give him his face to face because I ain't know me and him had no issue. But I do got an issue with him too. I got an issue with him now. I'm gonna step to him. You know what I'm saying? Just like he stepped to them people were talking about his wife when they came up there. He confronted them.
Adidas and Mero.
So I'm gonna confront him about what him and Angela did. And if he come at me wrong, I'm gonna slap the out on him. But it's just on him. It ain't gonna be his first time getting slapped.
Envy said on Instagram that Gucci was never banned, while Ye said on air in a Breakfast Club court segment that he wasn't banned and pushed for any apology to be public, not private.
I didn't apologize to Angela Yee because I didn't, I'm not, and I hated that she said that I was gonna apologize to her, but I don't know where she got that from because I didn't do nothing to her. So I didn't feel like I was sorry, you know what I'm saying? But if I was wrong, I would say I'm sorry. And just for the record, man, I didn't listen. I meant no disrespect to that girl. I was not trying to humiliate that girl or embarrass her, no kind of way.
Years before social media fed the algorithm, one cable segment wrote the playbook.
An entrepreneur and a CEO and a do right by.
Looking at a principle.
For example.
Yeah, hold it. You're looking at a principle.
Why you don't want to let him talk? You mad.
In 2003, on The O'Reilly Factor, O'Reilly lectured Cameron in a segment framed as a moral debate. Is gangster rap hurting America's children? He pressed Cameron on whether his lyrics influenced kids and demanded role model accountability. When Cameron pushed back and Dame Dash jumped in to defend hip-hop and entrepreneurship, O'Reilly kept cutting in. The tone turned scolding, and the back and forth spiraled into the now famous "You Mad" moment.
When you rap about what these children relate to because it's in their environment. You've already stated that they don't know your story because you're a CEO, and I agree. But see, you don't promote that, and your company doesn't promote that. They promote the four-letter words.
We don't promote entrepreneurship. We don't promote positive and ownership of your company. I'm making it cool to be smart. All right. I'm making it cool. Wait, let me. I'm making it cool to be a business.
It's not about business.
It's about business for you because you feel like it might give you better ratings to portray something negative within the image of hip hop. It is negative. It's not negative to be a businessman. It's not negative to take care of the economy around you.
It's negative to make money, Mr. Dash, if you hurt children.
How do you hurt children by promoting to be an entrepreneur and a CEO and to do right by?
Looking at a principle.
For example.
Yeah, hold it. You're looking at a principle.
Why you don't want to let him talk? You mad. Where'd you start? Current affair, right?
No, wrong.
Well, I got dirt on you, doggy.
Cameron has since said he only raised his voice after O'Reilly tried to talk over him. Another reason the exchange got heated fast. The algorithm era then found a perfect antagonist.
Pray for Tekashi 69. Thank you for what's on his life. Thank you, Lord, for the gift and the talent you've given him.
In March 2018, 6ix9ine baited the room on his first visit to the Breakfast Club and literally predicted, "This is going to be your most viewed video." The clip then broke the show's viewing record, proving the bait worked exactly as intended.
You say you got a executive radio show?
Don't worry about it. I don't do nothing.
All right. This is gonna be your most viewed. I'm telling you for a fact, this is gonna be your most viewed.
You took your GED test yet?
Yeah, I took it and I passed it. And
That's
I wanted
dope.
to save it till the video that I'm about to drop is actually called Day 6ix9ine Graduation Day, and I passed it. So.
By November, he came back announcing he'd fired his team and canceled his tour, claiming people around him were stealing and extorting him, framing the chaos as a strategic reset while plugging his album rollout.
When I was here, I said I was gonna be the most watched interview that you guys ever had. And did I lie or not? Was Birdman an interview? Or was it a 2 minute?
Birdman was a moment. So
it was a moment.
Yeah, so you got that.
Know that.
But let's be for real. That's your most watched interview too.
I'm saying this, right? Not because I made it. I made it that. I said it's my most watched interview. If I go on somewhere else, I'll be like, yo, this could be the most watched interview because I'm gonna be talking about this. Real quick, right?
6ix9ine leaned into trolling as an attention engine in 2018, and this was his marketing plan. He used the Breakfast Club as a stage to turn conflict into views, and then to control the story around his camp. Not every explosion needed cameras. One came through a phone speaker. Complex dropped its 50 best albums list without The Gifted. Wale felt the omission was biased and disrespectful. So he phoned the newsroom, demanded an explanation, and threatened to pull up, telling them to get the security ready.
Every time be omitted from everything that y'all do, it's gotta be something. So I'm trying to find out if you're gonna be the person that tells me that, or you just gonna give me the song and dance.
Well, no, I'm not going to be the person that tells you that. It's not a personal thing, man. It's, you know, we sit.
You mean to tell me Juicy J album better than mine? Is that what you trying to tell me? You mean to tell me everybody put on that fucking list? No, don't play me, man. I'm sorry, I came into civil right now, but they can go completely another direction. I'm just, right now, respect me, dog. Like, I respect me, dog. Like, respect the fucking culture right now, man. Because right now, it's like some petty shit going on right now. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of it in a civil manner, yo.
There's no disrespect, man. I mean, straight up, I really...
Man, fuck you, dog. You know disrespect every fucking time, dog. I swear to God, I come to the office and start knocking niggas the fuck out. You want to see some ghetto ignorant shit? That's what y'all promote. That's the only thing y'all promote from niggas is ghetto ignorant shit. You want me to do that? Because right now, it's like you give me the same song and dance like I'm a fucking idiot. You think I'm a fucking idiot? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, man, not at all.
Because I think you think I'm a fucking idiot, dog. Because y'all always do this shit. How the fuck you mean to tell me my outfit ain't in the top 50 of that? That's what you believe? Or if you saw me in the street, would you be like, oh, dude, I think oh shit, man. Y'all think your shit is great, man. Which one is it? Because if I see one of y'all gonna tell me that in my face.
Look, let me tell you, when we make these lists, we all get together, we have a big staff meeting, and, you know, we debate the list for hours, and we consider lots and lots of artists, more than 50 artists, 100, maybe 100, maybe 200.
All right. I see y'all niggas tomorrow. I'll see y'all tomorrow. How about that? Get the security ready.
On air days later, he explained he believed Complex had a long-running bias tied to his fallout with Kid Cudi, which is why he unloaded in the first place. On Everyday Struggle back in 2017, Vic looked Akademiks in the eye and called him a He felt Akademiks' War in Chirac videos mocked real deaths in Chicago and turned his city's pain, often involving people Vic knew, into cliques. Vic said Akademiks was exploiting Chicago violence, clowning murders, and profiting off tragedy. That's why he stared him down, called him a and said he'd wanted to slap him.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth, I really think you're a because
and what's that?
Because there's a video that you put up about a person named Trey 57 making all these jokes. Oh, here's another Chirac savage. Like, this guy's stupid. He messed with the Grim Reaper. Like, nigga, this is not a video game. That's I grew up with. I've known since I was 5 years old. And to see you come on the internet and like with this corny ass little voice and make jokes about it, like, you know, I was waiting to see you.
Music, and the music was a real life depiction of that. Like, how did you feel about that?
I wanted to slap you in your face, honestly. And I'm just seeing you here, so I'm like, this is a tame environment, so I would keep it to my words, but I really felt as if people exactly like you sensationalized and made a following off of clowning situations that we go through in real life. And
Later on, Akademiks acknowledged he'd been insensitive and had possibly incited issues with that content, which is the broader context for why Vic reacted so strongly. The exchange didn't just sting. It raised bigger questions about commentary versus exploitation and the cost of turning tragedy into cliques.
We done.
Yo, let me speak.
Let me speak.
You spoke.
Shut up. Listen.